Somebody wanted to buy this painting.
Really?
Yeah. So we had to tell Gene how much you want to charge for it. So that's up to him.
Really? Somebody wants to buy that?
Yeah, I was because we were selling merch, and they're like, I just want to. I'm like, that's kind of a weird thing you want in your room.
If we make it, we gonna be mad as fuck. Cause you be like, bro, remember that thing that we had?
What?
Remember the first sign that we had? It's going for like imagine stuff that gets, famous because somebody else had it. Like Michael Jordan's old shoe. Mm-hmm. Like obviously they knew Michael Jordan was really good in 89, 90. Mm-hmm. Duh. But nobody knew where he was going with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like nobody knew you were gonna be the biggest star ever. Yeah. Michael Jordan. So they were probably like, oh, I'm gonna keep his first shoe. He like, all right, this is my first shoe. Go ahead. Yeah. Next thing you know, he looking on eBay. 30 years later, it's going for $5.6 million.
Yeah. I think in his sense, he wouldn't care if you have the money already.
Yeah, right? But even I'm not saying that Tracy McGrady is broke by any means, but I'm saying Tracy McGrady doesn't make as much as like the LeBron Jordan standard.
Yeah, like after career type of shit. He's not really on TV.
How many merchandise does he have out right now that's his first or something like that? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. That people are selling for and getting money off of. Maybe a pair of shoes that he gave away during the game or after a playoff game. They could be like playoff 1 T-Mac when he had 43, if that's even the thing.
Yeah, but T-Mac was the truth. Yeah. Anywho, welcome to Crash Dummies episode 29, people.
My bad, y'all. I forgot we was on camera. This dude always turning the camera on, bro.
Yeah, so
what's up?
Welcome back. You guys really showed a lot of love on that last episode. First episode back for the new year. You guys showed hella love on that on YouTube, especially audio. You guys, I appreciate y'all. Y'all go crazy. But yeah, new week, new shit to talk about.
Just drop the cuss word. I feel like we got a cuss word counter, and like
we honestly,
that's why we don't. We cap it at like 5 or 6. Yeah. Like we try not to cuss that much. Yeah, but I feel like when you use one, you take one away from me, and I'm like, bro, that's not even what you.
I'm not in my bag.
No,
I'm acting like Russ yesterday.
You're not in your bag right now. No Russ disses.
Yeah. The Russ,
that guy.
But yeah, you know who else is? Okay, let's just get it out the way. Pete Davidson and Kanye West. Who do you think would actually win a fight?
I don't know. You know, one thing I know is. I know celebrities are bad fighters. Yeah. Most of them. That's why most of them start training. Mm-hmm. Because they realize the higher up you get, the less altercations you could possibly get in. Yeah. Like if you're like growing up in Pontiac, like it's so easy, like living in the hood to two people bump heads, they fight. Yeah. But the higher you go up, the further people live apart. Mm-hmm. If you don't have neighbors, who the hell you gonna fight? Yeah. So I know those people. That's why those people always get strapped. You have to. Yeah. Because people are going to come after you. They'd be like, these dudes ain't fought in 30 years. They don't know how to shoot a gun. I could just come in here, take your phones. Like, yeah. Bro, people got to get trained.
I just think Kanye can't afford to lose a physical fight to Pete Davidson. But Pete Davidson can get it. He's in a win-win situation.
Bro, celebrities can't touch each other, bro.
But that's why that Nicki
Minaj, Cardi B fight, it was just so rare that two celebrities actually got their hands on each other.
I remember that. That's crazy.
Of that high class.
Yeah. I'm just saying theoretically. This is just a hypothetical world. Forget the main emphasis that they probably were not going to ever fight in real life. But if they did, if Kanye loses to Pete Davidson in a fist fight, we can't look at him the same. But as Pete Davidson gets his ass beat by Kanye, there's a lot of excuses. So like one, Pete Davidson, we think Kanye maybe should beat up Pete Davidson.
Yeah, and they'll call they'll change the narrative. They'll call it's so easy. If you get in an altercation with Kanye, it'll be so easy. People just are waiting for Kanye to fall. Yeah. Kanye has a lot of haters right now. Mm-hmm. That's what's so rare about Kanye. Yeah. That's why it's like, how does he still keep rising over all the hate? Yeah. How many times people say Kanye canceled?
A lot. I don't think.
How many people love Kanye again in the day?
People still love him. That's the thing. Yeah.
I'm like, that man crazy. I love him. He's still ours. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like even with the Trump stuff. Like not saying like I'm not even getting into all that.
But Pete's like the funny guy, so it's like the funny guy can lose a fight and still It's like, okay. But the whole dynamic of we're talking about the Kanye and Kim Kardashian and stuff like that. We're not a gossip. We're not a gossip podcast. We just talk about what we hear.
I think all celebrities are cool.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying other people's opinion. Because I hate when people opinionate too hard on celebrities. Be like, he crazy, he's stupid.
But in this whole thing, you can see that Kim probably just wants just do the simple thing. She was at like a pizza shop with Pete Davidson. They were going out for ice cream and shit.
Yeah.
Like really low key shit. Cause dude's a low key dude that lives in Staten Island and shit like that. But then Kanye getting the house next to his kids, his next to Kim.
Yeah.
That's a little wild.
You know how rare that would be to find? Maybe that's why celebrities date celebrities, because that's all you can for somebody to match your lifestyle.
Yeah,
like they have to be able to bring something. Like it's rare that you see like either the couple started at the beginning and they made it all the way through.
Yeah,
that you see like a celebrity marriage that lasts, bro. Like it got to be crazy toxic out there, bro. Like they all dating the same people, bro.
Yeah, getting a house next to your ex-wife stuff is kind of wild.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what. And did you hear the song,
bro? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy here in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So imagine it out there when they have like wider selection.
Yeah.
You got the house right next to mine. You could have got any house. You are the richest man.
We don't want to say it's stalkerish with just, but again, his reason makes sense, but then it like you could still do the same thing.
Do the same thing. Also, we don't know if him and Kim agree to that. So
we don't know anything. This is all hypothetical.
We really don't know anything.
We don't know shit.
They could have agreed to it, and all of us are dumb.
Yeah. All right. Off the Pete Davidson stuff. I was thinking when I was seeing these mascots, these NBA mascots dance, right? They were doing a dance off with each other, right? And then I saw like the mascot do like a little spinny thing and then went into the worm and people started going crazy. So my thing was like, what do you think is like, when I was looking at that, I was like, the worm has to be one of like the most overhyped dance moves out there. Like it's one of those things where it's so simple to do, but
the worm is easy to do.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think a lot of people can do the worm.
It's easy to attempt. It might look bad, but I think even when people do the worm well, it looks stupid to me. So I was like, what do you think? Like, what are the most overhyped dance moves to you that you would say?
It's not that many.
What about this one? What's this one called?
I don't know. That was tough. You crazy. That's a Tootsie Roll. Yeah. You crazy,
bro. Old people, their dance moves are trash.
You crazy, bro.
The dance moves back there were kind of
crazy.
Like this shit.
That's tough. You gotta listen. The problem with people that talk about like they be like, oh, that's old stuff. That's old stuff. Is you don't know how hard it was that it made it to you.
Yeah.
This dance that you think sucks made it all the way to you,
bro.
So how is it not tough? If that's how you rank dances.
Girls in the 70s, you really used to go crazy over this shit.
Tough. Tough.
Imagine looking at somebody like, oh damn, he has hella swag.
Go look at. You should go look at like Soul Train, like any old people dancing. Not old people then, but old people. Yeah, I mean old people. Yeah, old people then. No, damn. Anyways, but you see them dancing. You'll see them do a move that we do today. They'll be like, oh, he was already
a little jig.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet you somebody already did that before Jock. You think Jock was the first?
I think.
Listen. Let's just. You think Young Jock was the first person to come up with that? No way.
He has to be.
No, somebody in this hood did.
I think that's still like the room thing. So that was always a thing. Like doing this thing, like kids doing like.
Ain't nobody that talented. Young Jock came up with a song and a dance.
Had to.
No, that's not how things work. I hate that people think things work like that.
It has to.
Man, all that stuff be collab from they boys.
Yeah. I agree.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like Kevin Hart. People get mad with Kevin Hart because some of his boys help write jokes. It's like, so what? Those are his boys.
And when you're that big, that's
who you get the dialogue from. I'm getting dialogue from you right now. Yeah. There's some stuff that I would not say if you did not say it. Mm-hmm. But like Mike knows how to trigger my brain and talk, like communicate to me. Mm-hmm. Like it's a communication thing. Yeah. How well can you communicate? That's what's chemistry. Mm-hmm. Like, bro. Yeah.
So again, then, since you're a new father, what are some things that you've discovered this week that about fatherhood?
Fatherhood that you wish crazy. You knew before. The process is crazier than a lot of people think, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like, first of all, you sleep in. You think that you kind of see the bed. Oh, they got beds now. No, they don't. Yeah. Not really. Like the couch just turns to a flatter couch. Yeah. It's not a bed. It's not like a pull-out hotel bed. Uh-huh. No, it's not like that. Their bed is super uncomfortable.
The one that
the woman is in. Mm-hmm. Crazy uncomfortable. It's a hard bed. Like doctors really don't care about pain. Like it's blood everywhere. Bro, people don't realize it's a surgery. Yeah. You're prepping for a surgery. You're in on a surgery. That's what baby is. They like, hey, Dr. Pat, how's her vitals? Like, I'm having to check the machine. You got to check the machine for your girl. Like, you got to take care of your girl when you in there. That's war.
Yeah. How you sleeping?
Come out with sleep.
I know Pat was going through it when Pat texts me, responds to the text at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yeah, man. This boy going through it.
You know when you know you're going through it?
What?
Okay. I haven't been down this bad in a while. I'm not down bad now. I'm saying when I was down bad, you know that after college feel? Mm-hmm. Like, bro, I got to get motivated to do something. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm out of college. I'm working a job. I know I don't want to work for the rest of my life. You like, man, I need some motivation. If you listen to E.T., you down bad because that boy... He gets you when you down bad. That's who everybody go run into. Yeah. If somebody walk past you, listen to some ET, get out their way. Yeah. They grinding right now.
Yeah. ET is a motivational speaker.
They getting it out the mud. Yeah. Somebody ET, man. I was listening to ET, man. Motivation. He was talking like he'd talk to you crazy, like you can't be sitting on the couch. You pop off that couch. What the hell he say? Yeah, man. When dudes good at that stuff, bro, they can really motivate you. Motivational speakers is dope.
Yeah, yeah. Fatherhood, man. I'm here, childrenless.
Shout out to Lux. Shout out to Lee.
I'm here, childless. You know, living the life, sleeping 8 hours a day, waking up whenever I want. Just and then my boy Pat. It's a blessing though.
It's definitely a blessing.
It's one of those things where it's like you can't even be mad at. It's like
it's literally the best feeling ever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy how good you feel. Mm-hmm. Like it almost got me. It did. You gotta do that one where you a sentimental dudes, we hurry up and pop out our tears while nobody looking. You drop them all out, drop the tear duct, fix that ugly face and get right back into it. Like, what you need? I need to be over here. Gotta be a man. Isn't that crazy we taught that?
Yeah.
Don't cry, man.
Don't cry. You gotta be tough.
It is because it motivates others. That's what people, that's the good thing you get out of it.
Yeah.
You motivate your family. Mm-hmm. You motivate people around you when you tough.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Facts. All right, you want to get into
big brr.
Why do you have embarrassing ways to die?
Oh, my bad. Should I talk about that?
Go ahead.
Bro, I just feel like this is gonna get deleted.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to keep it on the good side.
You said one thing before. That you didn't want to die on soft.
I get like I'm not talking about diseases when I talk about this.
Okay.
Diseases are diseases.
Yeah.
I'm saying how bad it would suck if I died funny. Because people know me as a jokester. I'm talking about solely myself, nobody else. That's the only way I don't want to die is funny because people already think I joke a lot, and I want people on Facebook like Pat would have wanted me to roast him. No,
don't roast.
No. Look at his picklehead ass. I can't believe he go. No, I don't want that. I don't want to die embarrassing. Everybody like, oh, Pat would have wanted me to talk shit about him.
Yeah,
with his punk ass. Like, no, I want you to put me up. I want some wings.
Like falling down some stairs and like
garlic parmesan wings.
Like falling down.
I want that. That's the type of stuff I want. Pat would have wanted some wings, and I want the garlic. I want me sitting like this on the garlic. Just one time. Only one person get to do this. Everybody don't do it. It's on the trend. Everybody else got to find my best picture where I look the best. Everybody else.
And you don't want nobody saying that you got were cool.
Nah. And I'm talking about when I'm 90 years old. Yeah. I don't manifest no early death. Yeah. Fuck no. Oh, yeah, when I'm 90. 90. I give myself, I really think I'm going to make it.
I'm definitely roasting you at 90. I'm flat. Look at his old ass. That boy thought he was going to hit 100.
Hey, you know what I want to do? I want to leave a memorial video up for you so you could just laugh at to help you feel better. And dress up just like Magic Johnson. Be like, I'm not going to be here. Remember he said that? Yeah. What did he say with LA?
Yeah.
I ain't going to be here. See, he said something like that and put his hands up. And it's a meme now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my funeral picture. The Michael Jackson meme? Yeah, I made one last joke.
This man is trying to manifest. Well, I hope we all live to 90 though. That's a dope age. That's like not too old, but old enough.
Yeah.
It's like you old, you seen some shit.
Actually, I gotta interview somebody. Oh, why would I take your word? You've never interviewed anybody old. How often do we assume what it's gonna be old? Like instead of asking them, like, bro, anybody just want to go up to like, hey, how is it? We don't ask this question, but we should. We stop asking it when we're like in the teens. Only teens truly take advice from people that are like 26, 27. It hits a little bit more. Yeah. Because you're like, oh, if it's only a 10-year difference, I'm going to be where this person is. And he's telling me not to do this. Hey, man, getting them books. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
That hit a little bit more than somebody 90. And they're just like, you know how much history I'm learning about? I'm learning about way more history than you.
Yeah.
In class. They're like, why you failing history? History is easy. I'm like, he was born in 1950.
Yeah, fact.
You were there.
There for sure.
That's the best book report, bro. Like, you were there.
Bro, when I see people in their like 90s, I always like when I look at them, I was like, damn, they were like my age now before. Like, literally, the conception of time to me sometimes is like, holy shit, I'm going to be 80 something one day, 70 something one day. Like, it's just hard. Sometimes it's hard to grasp because they've lived so much life. And the way, like, I would say my 20s are pretty, like, they're pretty, like, it felt longer. Like, they felt like the longest amount of my, like, life from 20 to almost 30 next year. And then from 10 to 20 felt like this. You know, because you're going, some of it, you're a kid and you're just having fun.
I was 7 years old. That song hit hard. Huh? Yeah. You be like, I was 7, wasn't I?
Yeah. When you're going through life as a kid, sometimes life can just seem like, because you're having it's more fun, less responsibilities. So your days kind of go quicker.
Right.
When you get an adult and you have like actual stuff you have to do, it's like, damn, this day just drags on. So that's why your 20s kind of seem a little longer than your 10s to your 20s, because like there's just so much more going on and shit like that. But I don't even know what point I was trying to make.
A lot. Either. But it's a lot. Hey, it is a lot of shit going on the older you get. Yeah. Because your knowledge changes. You be like, damn, this is what y'all been doing up here. You get through a level and you get to the final level of adulthood. You be like, God damn, this level hard as hell.
Bro, it's so
life is really in levels of games.
You look back to college, bro. I used to look at the people
You didn't hear the joke.
No.
Remember I said, once we get on, I'm going to start just throwing out quotes that makes no sense.
I went along with it, too. That's just your boy.
I thought you was going to call me out. That was a perfect alley-oop.
That's why I be telling you, bro. I'm your boy. If you say some dumb shit, I'm just going to keep going.
Come on, bro. You thought I was serious.
What'd you say?
I said... I don't even remember. That's how you know it's some bullshit.
Life just about levels, and those levels keep going.
Wait. Imagine this shit. I gotta get it out. Fuck. All right. Imagine, Listen, because I gotta get out. It's not even that funny. It's not even that funny. I forgot it already. Bro, I got it back. Oh, I got it back.
I think you said rewind.
I got it back. I wrote it in. I totally forgot. I forgot again, bro. I did. Oh no, I got it.
Right.
And not for real, I was just joking. But imagine telling someone an inspirational quote, right? And they text you and say, "Hey, bro, can I get that quote? What you said?"
Yeah.
Like,
oh. He thought that was for real.
Hey, bro, I don't remember. What you said help me get back on my feet.
Yeah. Hey, let me know what it started with again. Jog my memory. All right, we gotta reconvene. Did you hear about it?
What was that?
So I just showed Pat the video of a pastor named Michael Todd. He's pretty popular pastor from Transformation Church, and in one of his scriptures, or one of his sermons, he was explaining. It doesn't really matter what he was explaining, to be honest. But at the point where it was the same, I guess he was talking about the way Jesus used his own spit to cure somebody's blindness, type of stuff like that. So, as he was giving this sermon, he then spits in his hand, and then rubs spit on somebody's face and rubs it all over his face. If you just look up Michael Todd on Twitter, you'll see what I'm talking about. But most people kind of probably know about it. But the crowd reaction was like, that's why you can know it's like, that's what you know is the bad thing about the spit on somebody's face in the middle of COVID. Like, you're not Jesus.
It is COVID. That had not entered my mind yet.
Yeah, not even.
I was still on the whole this. I don't care about the pastor, right? Uh-huh. Everybody has crazy ideas.
Yeah.
But you want to know why a lot of people don't get to their crazy ideas? Because they aren't around somebody as crazy as them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I want to do this. I guarantee you, with your life that you built, you can't find one person to let them spit on your face.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't find one.
Yeah.
And you can't find enough money to give somebody to spit on their face.
Yeah.
So imagine how nasty of a crew that is. They know each other. They boys.
Yeah.
The dude that let him spit on his face.
Yeah.
That's some nasty boys.
There gotta be some other shit going on.
Them some nasty boys.
Yeah.
Them boys different level of. I'm not even talking about their orientation. I'm talking about.
Exactly. Orientation aside, you spitting on somebody, you spit on anybody.
Please leave. When you're thinking about my thoughts right now, leave the sexual part out of my thoughts right now. We're talking about hygiene here, sir. There's no such thing as that much spit without any mucus.
Bro, he even I would play the sound back, but I don't want to waste time trying to find the exact point he spit on his hand. But man,
first of all, he spit on his hand. Pause. No man chat.
Now I gotta play. I said I wasn't gonna play, but the emphasis this man put on spitting on his hands is unbelievable. I could probably play.
Nobody ever should spit.
Oh, here we
go.
No
woman or man. I don't know why I just said man. No woman or man.
Listen to.
Bro, why would you play that? Bro, some people can't take that. Turn that off.
Wait. He hasn't spit yet.
What I'm telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming. God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand?
Did you hear the emphasis that he put in that spit? It wasn't even like a normal puh, right? It's like, let me get it from the deepest part of my stomach, of the deepest part of the mucus, and let me spit on my hand to prove a point. The thing about And it's no hate against him or anything, like whatever. It's like it's still a dumb thing.
No, you don't hate anything, but you strongly dislike.
Yeah. I'm not.
What does it say on them survey sheets? Very strong disagreement.
And my point with is that like a lot of people, especially like pastors, like that get really popular, right? It starts to become like, I don't want to say a cult, but people start looking at them as they're there. If anything goes through them, it's holy, right? Like he thought you could explain the point what Jesus did, right?
Yeah.
And you try to reenact it, and you actually spit. Like, that makes you trying to say like, "Am I Jesus? You're trying to be like, am I God?" So when people see those type of things, it's like one of those things where it kind of like, especially if you're trying to bring people to Christianity, anybody can be part of whatever religion you want, right? Yeah. But if you're trying to bring, that's not, that you can't think like, how is this going to make people that are on the fringe of being believers, make them believers? I started, when I listen back to podcasts, sometimes I do, yeah. I do that a lot sometimes. And it's just a thing that's in my head.
That
where
boy
like,
moaning.
when I'm having meetings, with these clients, sometimes I have such a stoic face sometimes, where I don't realize, like, it's like I have like a male bitch face sometimes. Like, bitch,
Mike, don't do this.
Resting bitch face.
Don't get that dude no ammo.
You know, I'm just saying.
Like, Mike got a troller out there.
Like,
well, he still ain't give you no clout. You know who he is.
Like a male, like a male resting bitch face, and like sometimes I have to like overemphasize sometimes like my facial expressions to be like, I hear you, I'm listening to you, because if I don't do that, it just looks like I'm just staring blankly at you, like I don't care what you're talking about right now. Like, I want to get this meeting over with. So, yeah, there's little things you learn about yourself along the way, man. take notes. But yeah, that was a wild.
Yeah, that was wild. Don't spit in your hands, man. Put hand sanitizer in it.
Yeah,
it's the same. They look the same, but they're not the same. Yeah. Don't you hate? Side note: if you got the hand sanitizers that look like spit, you cheat. I don't care what nobody say.
The hand sanitizer that looks like spit
with the suds in it. Like, yeah. I want the pure one.
Yeah.
Like, if I push your hand, this ain't hand sanitizer. This dish soap mixed with a little laundry soap. Yeah. You like, on your hands, you like, damn, it smell good. But it smell like a whole Tide Pod.
Yeah. All right, what other?
You stink. Why am I like this?
Would you rather people knew all the details of your finances or all the details of your love life?
They got to be finances.
Yeah, I agree.
I like where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But for them to know what if they just start calling me petty? They're going to start judging my love life. Like, Pat, we seen you only get 2 hours of sleep and wake up crabby at her. We seen that. Stop doing that shit. My fault. They see all your relationship, everything you do wrong in the relationship.
Exactly.
Like, even if it's like tiny petty, something like that.
Yeah, like, oh, damn, my girl was tripping. Like, nah, bro, it was you this time, my boy.
Don't do that. People tweeting at you. Don't do that to her.
Yeah.
No, this girl's tweeting. Don't do that to Twin.
You're unfaithful in your relationship. Everybody knows. Even though you try in the background. That's the thing about, like...
You what?
I said, if you're unfaithful.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I said?
I don't know what I thought you said.
But I say, like, you know, like when people are like go through like unfaithfulness in their marriage and stuff like that. Some people deal with that. Like people you never know. Like you can think of like Stephen Curry and Aisha Curry, right? You can think about them. They could have a problem and nobody ever know. But what makes it worse though is when you are unfaithful and is in the public eye. Now it makes it twice as hard to forgive that person or to even like work through it, because now you have outside sources like you should leave them, yada yada yada, this and that. So it's like one of those things.
Yeah, it's so weird that people you're right. Yeah, we're saying we don't want anybody with information to our love life, and celebrities go through this every day, bro.
Exactly.
Like they can't make one false move or they gotta explain it. Like imagine you have to explain all your mistakes.
Yeah. You can even it can even be a mistake. You can be in a meeting with a woman, right? Or having a business meeting, and paparazzi takes a picture. Oh, who is this person's new love interest? And your girl knows that, and everybody knows that. But now everybody's thinking that pressure on your girl, or person, or your wife, or whoever you with at the time, is like, oh, why people like? I know it's not true, but now people thinking it's true makes me look weak.
Facts.
So it's like one of those things. Like that's.
I mean, that could be.
It's a tough. It's easy, and it's like I don't feel sorry for celebrities because they're making money and they're in a position where
that's still like
I don't, but I understand the human element of stuff like that. It can like.
What about celebrities that really want to hide?
Then they should do a better job hiding.
That's crazy. Like, there's nowhere to hide. There's too much information in the world.
You should do a better job hiding. LeBron James is probably the most famous person in the world, and we haven't heard shit about LeBron.
You really don't know where he's gonna be at. It takes a lot of money for you to do that.
Yeah.
Like if you're like middle class, anywhere in middle class, like bro, eventually you're gonna have to come to this Walmart, my guy. We gonna see you, my boy.
That's why it's like strange. Like with some of these rappers be getting caught. That's why you don't see Tekashi anymore. He's talking shit, but a lot of the security stuff, it costs money for him to move around the way he does. So as I have to stay put for a little bit because I got to start recouping this money and see where my finances at. You haven't heard much from him. He's off social media, really not really trolling anybody. But when it's time to sell music, he's probably going to be more vocal and trolling and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where I don't know. I don't feel sorry for celebrities at the end of the day.
Yeah, because they can use it as a tool. Basically.
Yeah, it's like you use it when you want. You can't use the popularity when it's convenient. So
I like that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
But my thing, that's why
you're right. Now that I think about it, nobody is really in the limelight that at one point needed it. Mm-hmm. Like there's just like no underground rapper that people are just running up to.
Yeah,
like.
That's why
I can't really think of none, but like nobody I know would like. I don't even want to say his name. He got too many fans. I'm good on that.
You afraid of his fans? XX? Tentacion?
No.
Who?
Nah, man.
I was like, who?
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine?
Would you like? I would. Now that I think about it, I would. I would still.
Tech Nine tours well, yeah.
Tech Nine got a lot of fans, bro.
Yeah, he do.
I don't know why I was thinking I should have thought of another artist. He got a lot of fans. Mm-hmm. That's why I was just changing my mind.
Yeah, Pitbull too. Is that in that same
Flow Rider too.
Yeah, we've had this discussion too.
We have, yeah. Would you rather give up cussing forever, or have the hiccups for 5 years?
I'd probably give up cursing forever.
Forever.
Yeah. I guess it has to be.
I thought about that, and I just thought about like how dumb I would look in like a hostile situation. How would everybody look at you like, all right, you with your coworkers, right? Mm-hmm. Right, y'all outside. It's a staff little get together.
Yeah.
Basically, and something happened, like a big explosion happened.
Yeah.
You can't cuss. You're going to be like, man, what the fudge? Everybody will be like...
Bro, some people, they don't curse. They don't say that.
What do they say?
Dang.
Darn it.
Darn.
The firefighter carry you out and be like, bruh.
Bro, I be saying fudge sometimes.
I need some freaking help. Like, is he being sarcastic right now?
I say fudge sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Or I say frickin'.
Frickin'?
Frickin'.
Get on my freaking nerves.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in me playing. That's middle ground. It's like... You're letting the person know that you're cussing if you're talking to somebody, but you're not cussing at them. Like, if you're going to use it, just use it.
Well, it's like some dude comes up to you like, why are you acting like a bitch? And you're like, I'm not.
That's the best comeback ever. Because at this point, it just he say. You said I'm a bitch. I said I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are words that people try to like trigger you with, like especially in hooping, bro.
Yeah,
I'd be hooping and somebody
that ain't happened to me.
But it was happened to me the other day, and I was hooping, and dude was getting mad. He's like, "Why you being a bitch?" And then everybody's like, "Oh," I'm like, "What do you want me to? We want to react to you?" Like some people say that think that's a word that's like, "No, I'm not." In my head, just like that response I gave is, "I'm not." I just keep playing. If I'm making you that mad that you gotta curse at me, but no, I would give up cursing.
I wouldn't.
Why?
You need it.
I don't
to
think
be
I
effective sometimes.
It adds a little flavor to your language.
Hey, did you kill that guy on 67th by the Walgreens? 2 cops are investigating you right now.
Mm-hmm.
They just said that.
Yeah. No.
It was you, man. We got you on tape. Dude got the same outfit.
I have an alibi.
Nope. I don't know why I just got this. I watched too much Law and Order. I was about to. My next quote was like, "Hey Jim, read him his rights." Oh yeah. like some cops forget to do that.
Yeah.
Like you should be immediately fired, bro. Mm-hmm. You got how many? Do you watch cop shows at all? Like I watch Grey's Anatomy. I'm pretty sure I can handle just transplants.
Yeah.
That's the most part I take part in. I'm like, I should get a Grey's Anatomy like doctor certificate. They should be like, just in case somebody needs their liver transplant. Mm-hmm. Patrick Johnson's also in Milwaukee. He cheap too. I'd be the cheapest I'd be lowballing everybody. Like, yeah, I'm the first doctor that's $400 an hour. Let's work.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if people. But then that's when shit get dangerous, and you have like they have these fake pop up. They have these fake pop up.
Working on 80 cases at once. Hey, bro. What you got? Hold on. Go into your box. Oh, heart transplant. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get with you.
Yeah.
Don't even know your name. Like, hey, if the doctor don't know your name, bro,
that's tough.
You about to die.
You come in after your surgery done, then they're yelling in the microphone.
You dead.
I got a Michael back here. Anybody here to pick up Michael? Anybody?
Bro,
no. All right. If find them in the front.
You are dead, bro.
No.
The doctor doesn't know your name.
That's tough.
What if you walk in, doctor go, "How you doing, Mitchell? It's Sobel." You gonna be like, bruh, this our 4th time meeting, bruh. I told you.
So you here for a knee, ACL tear? Like, no.
This our 5th time together, doc. I told you.
I need a new stomach.
Oh my God, bro. Make sure you got the right organ in that pot, man. Would you rather never get hot or cold or never be stuck in traffic again? This a hard one, ain't it?
Probably hot or cold. For personal reasons.
Excuse me, sir.
No, I'm talking about the traffic side of things for personal reasons.
Dude.
Just because I'm not in a city that's much traffic.
Oh, okay. So you want the ability to turn it on and turn it off. You don't know where you want to go.
Yeah. I think it would be cool to be wintertime.
You were just in New York.
Yeah. Hella traffic.
You were just in LA.
Hella traffic. I'd still rather be hot or cold.
Anytime.
I hate that mostly for the cold.
Listen, Milwaukee Bucks games. Mm-hmm. Is that not a lot of traffic?
Yes, a lot of traffic.
That's a lot of traffic.
Uh-huh.
What if you can go through that?
Huh?
What if you can go through that?
I would still rather be able to pick whether I can be hot or cold in the situation.
What situation do you most need it in?
I feel like when I was a kid, right?
Damn, he had this answer already, y'all.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, the thing I used to do to try to get out of school was say I'm sick, and my mom's a nurse, so she had these little thermostats lying around all the time. So I put the little thermostat on the light bulb, and then show it to her, and then put like a whole bunch of hot, like stay in the shower, in the bathroom. I'll stay in the bathroom with the shower on, and just like so I get like sweaty and stuff like that. But if I could make myself hot at that time, I have some use cases now too, but if I can make myself super hot, like I can fake a fever.
When can you make yourself hot?
You said I can make myself hot or cold.
What is he talking about?
I thought that was the question.
Rewind the tape. Read it. Would you rather never get hot or cold? Dude, the philosophical differences of what Mark Twain meant. Like, shut your ass
Bro,
up.
what?
Hey, I think he name dropped Mark Twain when he was saying all that stuff. I'm like,
right. Then it's still the case. It's cold as hell. It's cold as hell here. I'd rather never feel cold in the winter.
You're right.
I can come outside with this damn vest.
I guess that's the argument. I never thought about that. People that live in colder states.
Yeah.
It's about where you at.
So I'd rather be able to walk outside in the winter.
Traffic dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
That also lowers your chances of like ever getting in a car accident.
Yeah.
Like by a lot. Like it would be you having to hit something solo. Mm-hmm. Like just fucking around like you're tired or something.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I've become the best Uber driver ever. You know how much I charge?
For what? Never being in traffic?
New York. People can pay me like $100 to get them down the block.
Express.
Like that's that express dude. Ooh, I'm gonna have like a golden Uber.
Yeah, traffic is never present.
Name this thing golden Uber. I'm gonna have this thing. I'm gonna have the golden Uber. I'm a golden car picking people up.
So you're just gonna be driving people all the time.
They can be like, oh, that's that dude that can get through traffic. I'm gonna be like, oh, hop in, young fella. You're ready to fly. So I say something corny like that. Skirt.
The day your
plus some Jeezy.
The day your magic card doesn't work in here, so he'll slap you in the back of your neck.
Usually this thing on. The fuck?
Getting abused like that.
Nah, hell no.
That's a question I had. Cause, what item do you think black people keep the longest? I'll tell you my answer.
Hair grease.
Yes, what do you call it? What's it called?
I keep my. I'm just speaking from I don't know what other people do.
The same one though. Usually people have the Murray's one.
Yeah,
the Murray's pomade one.
I didn't know there was another one made.
I think I have one still.
I heard some like the blue one.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. People gonna get mad at me. I didn't know what the blue one was.
Yeah, the styling one. I think
I had the orange one.
The orange one, the orange can. Mm-hmm. I think I've had the one I have in my room. I've had that for like 4 years.
Bro, that shit is terrible for hair, bro.
I've had it for 4 years.
That shit is terrible for hair, bro. It can be if not used in the right way. Yeah, it's terrible.
It's made for black people though.
Yeah.
So things that all those hair, the other stuff.
Unless you're getting, I feel like they're for waves though.
Yeah, they're for waves.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah,
they for waves. But some people like waves.
But I was just thinking about that. That's like one thing that black people always keep. Like that type of stuff, they have it for a long time. All right, would you rather get beat up in front of your girlfriend once a week, or always get important information a day late? It's a tough one, huh?
That's tough. Just getting like beat up once a week it's got to be traumatizing. Like I never got beat up that much. That's a lot of abuse for a human.
Babe, what do you do to these guys that they're coming at you every week?
That's a lot of abuse for a human to take, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care. I know like you got to fight in the hood. I get it.
Yeah.
But like when you out there fighting, bro, you got the same brain as a 50-year-old boxer, bro. Yeah. You out here scrapping, bro. You got a boxing career. Shit ain't just one incident. You angry at everybody.
But you probably have to go with that. Important information a day late.
That's crazy.
That could be bad, bro.
I hate when I do this, bro. What? I come up with these evil thoughts.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
What if you get a message? Right? A day late. Oh. And it's an email saying you died.
You're like, what?
Oh, shit, my chest. You read it, you just start immediately hurting. You be like, that's the worst way ever. Like, they email me.
Or you have 24 hours to pay this ransom. or your loved one goes.
Damn. Uncle John.
I just got
didn't know.
And then you look at the price, $1 million. Man, no. I wasn't gonna pay that anyway.
It don't even be $1 million. It be some shit that everybody knew you could pay.
Yeah. $100.
That shit all on Facebook.
And I'll let your aunt go.
You and me don't be like Mike, bro. They gonna start calling people Mikes. You a ho.
What other information if you got late would be bad?
Nothing is worse than you dying, bro.
How would you getting the information that you're dying? Oh, like, hey, yeah, I know.
You died, bro. Yeah.
You
get it to you like, oh,
like we're giving you a day to live.
Like damn.
Like shit.
30 minutes.
Hold on, I need to get this divorce.
30 minutes? What the fuck? You in the middle to get it's some shit that hurt. Everybody wonder why you crying at the Packer game.
At the Packer game.
Why he crying? This is the last 30 minutes of his life. He can't get off the stadium in time to do nothing else. Imagine not being able to do nothing else, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You in traffic, like, really?
Yeah.
I should have read that email when it popped up.
Yeah.
You can't be late on nothing, bro.
Can't be. If a girl too, it'd be different.
Sheesh. You gotta stay in touch.
Yeah.
You gotta send her a pigeon. It
Yeah.
take that long. You gotta stay in touch, bro.
Oh man. What's so like your wife's like, yeah, I want a divorce, and you get it a day late. You're still going home acting normal, like did he not get my message?
Where are you going?
Why are you hugging me? Like, why
Our
I don't
bags packed.
I don't want to be with you.
Why is if you don't want me, then don't talk to me playing in the background.
Yeah.
What song is that?
I don't know.
That's my song.
All right. I didn't talk about this before. That I was going to do this before, so you just got to react. This is your live reaction. So I'm on Twitter Confessions. All right. I mean, Reddit Confessions. So this is called Confessions from a Fast Food Employee. I work at a certain fast food restaurant that I would not name, but my coworkers will purposely sabotage customers' food when they're rude. Things such as undercooking meat, especially chicken, on purpose, giving diet soda or regular when they ask for diet. I've seen customers get served meat that was straight up pink, yet they still haven't been caught. Be careful out there. Gosh, it sucks in a windy day today. I love having chili on a frosty day like this. I don't know what the ending part was.
Who doesn't check their food, though?
That's the thing about these stories sometimes.
Yeah, at least one bite. But there's no way I bite into something and not look at it. You know how hungry you got to be to...
Bro, giving somebody regular Coke when they ask for Diet Coke, that's just petty.
I know where you was going when you first started that sentence. I'm like, like, oh, I was getting the drugs.
Is there a diet actually? Is there a diet real Coke?
Is there a Diet Coke?
Cocaine? Is there less potent cocaine?
Bro, I don't know. I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, officer.
This dude, Mike, bro. Bro, you are. What's that dude's name that's always getting people to tell on themselves? DJ Vlad?
Yeah.
Bro, he always talking about somebody's case.
Yeah. Facts. And those dudes are dumb enough to say, I heard that you didn't, heard that, what's his name, slapped you. And like, what? Nah, I beat the shit out of him, and I shot him in his leg. Like, oh, you really did that? They be telling their whole life story.
A lot of them be smart.
Yeah, a lot of them be, but a lot of them be dumb.
Not a lot of them.
A lot of them be dumb.
Nah.
You gotta watch the full Vlad interviews.
I start watching
like with rappers. More. But this story here is pretty crazy because I don't think undercooking. That's just a mean thing to do. Like, it makes no sense. Like, what's the point of me giving this dude undercooked chicken? That's something you should fight about. If you go to Wendy's or Popeyes and you bite into some chicken and it's pink, you would probably want to go in there and throw hands. I don't think there's no going back politely and saying, "Hey, my chicken is undercooked." It has to end with violence. That's like the
what?
It has to end with violence.
Oh, if you already got into it with him, though.
Yeah, no. If that's not what they did.
What?
Yeah. I can't, bro. I can't go back.
So undercooks your chicken.
Yes.
You're gonna go say something to them.
And then fight. I'm gonna throw in, when the olden days.
No, you're not.
In the olden days, what they used to do with the white glove, I challenge you to a duel.
Bro, you will die, bro. You know how strong chefs are? And they know where everything at.
But they're not gonna know I'm coming to fight.
You walk out of there with a fried hand.
And they've been doing that all day. They probably already
fried
know.
Hand.
Oh, he's coming back. It's about that time. Bro, them cooks be trying to throw hands sometimes. I know that.
They the strongest on the staff.
Yeah.
Bro, that's...
Oh, man.
Bro, you know how, like, tired your arms get? You trying to do some dough or something? Cooking is tough. It's just a real sport. You ever call something not a sport, and then as you get older, you be like, God damn. Like, NASCAR is a sport, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
I used to be like, when you younger and you growing up, whatever people say around you, that's what you say.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, man, NASCAR.
Yeah.
They don't tell you nothing. I drive all the time. You hear your uncle?
Yeah.
Your uncle was lying.
Yeah.
Like, NASCAR is tough, bro.
It is.
To be in the car that long.
They're being in the car that long, sweating, losing weight and shit like that. That shit's crazy. In there.
Like, bro, you know how many times I have a panic attack? Like, oh, that was too close. I ain't wrecking my shit. Y'all boys out here.
Facts.
He's almost slid until I'm through.
Bro, I forgot I'm gonna put this at the beginning of the podcast, but did you see that the I Am Athlete podcast pretty much kind of split?
Yeah.
Well,
split. They pivoted.
Yeah. So the other podcast now is with Channing and Fred Taylor is the Pivot, and
that was mine.
I know.
I finished it.
If you don't know that, look it up. But they were a good combo at first.
They were a really good dynamic because you're hearing NFL untold stories by guys that you know don't play politics, and that's what we were getting.
Yeah.
But I think at some point Brandon Marshall, who was the leader of that, he took a turn to something else. And Fred and Channing was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, I think for my observation, I don't know anything in a little bit what Channing and Fred said. To me, it looked like Brandon was trying to move a little too fast or try to spread what was already working a little too thin. For example, he started doing the NASCAR stuff, right? The NASCAR series on the podcast page. And that's a good thing to kind of branch out and stuff like that. 1 or 2 episodes would be good, but now they had a whole series of them doing like NASCAR. Obviously, they signed a deal with NASCAR, so he's getting paid. So it's like, am I going to tell him to turn down the money?
Right.
Or I can't really do that.
And they were doing it at first, so it must have been some money that kept them, I'm guessing.
Yeah. But the other thing then was starting an I Am Athlete LA, and then the I Am Woman podcast, which is just most of their wives at the time. And I feel like they were still so new as a podcast that it was maybe too early to try to like use this as the foundation when we probably haven't even built the real foundation yet. Yeah. To spread out and create other things with half a foundation. So it's like, all right, if everything is going this way, what are we doing to, it's like literally, it's like us right now.
You know what?
Yeah.
I know people are going to get mad at me and say, I'm happy it happened.
Yeah.
Because we get another show. Like, I still will tune into what Brandon is doing. Yeah, and I like that dynamic of it. But I think Brandon was right. And I don't know how the relationship is. I don't want to comment on it.
They seem pretty cool. Like
they seem like they're still cool.
Yeah, at least
but I feel like that should have been the first branch. Like, Brandon's building all these branches. What about them? Like, that's perfect. Like, hey, they want to stay and talk about this. Hey, this is your show now. I'm going to move to like NASCAR. Yeah. Like, let's build this that way where for people to get, because I love Fred, Channing, Ryan, who else on there? Chad, T.O. is on there. I'm forgetting Brandon. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I feel like I named everybody.
Yeah, Channing, Fred. That's the main four.
And obviously you love the guests. Like, Revis. Like, they got guys that you want to hear their opinion. Yeah. I want to know what was going. They just had Pac-Man on. One of them had Pac-Man on.
Yeah, the I Am Athlete. Yeah.
I Am Athlete. Did they, or was it Pivot?
No, it was I Am Athlete that had Pac-Man.
Oh, Pac-Man. Like, that was with the Devin Hester thing. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Like, that's good to see. Like, those are the biggest mystery players. Those players who are in the same realm as Chad as far as entertaining. That's why we love Chad. Yeah. Because you are entertaining. Please tell us what was going on through your head, because we know the NFL was wrong back then. And this was a guy that was trying to fight it. So you see those guys and you be like, man, what gave you so much courage to fight it and to like go against the grain and do what you do? Something now that the NFL uses. Yeah. Like, now they telling people to celebrate, bro. That's money.
Yeah, it's money now. But yeah, I think the whole thing was like, it'd be like us. We're nowhere near big as them, but still, it'd be like right now trying to say, let's help these other 2 random people start their own podcast. Obviously, we can help them, but like, let's say we're producing it and we're putting all our time into try to produce that, start focusing on making this bigger and get it to a point where it's huge, and then forming the branches. Because when you try to do too many things at once, there's something that's getting left behind. And I feel like that was, in that case, that was
it could have been, but we don't know what money that they're seeing. They could literally have made more money for all we know, and just, hey, even though we're going to make more money, we want to stay doing this. Or vice versa. I don't know.
And I think they ran into success too. I don't think they didn't think, because
they didn't know. I don't think
exactly.
they knew.
When they started this, it was just like, hey, just come and talk, because at the time, even Brandon Marshall was saying it, they were only getting like 3,000 views a video, right?
I was on them early.
Yeah,
you're right.
They're only getting 3,000. It wasn't. They
did start a little bit slow.
It wasn't anything crazy until that viral clip of them like yelling. Brandon
yelling.
So when you start something so little and then money gets involved, maybe before, like a little too fast, when it's like, we kind of came into this like, hey, let's just, we're just doing this for fun, like me and you right now,
right?
We get paid from the podcast for here and there, but it's nothing life changing, right? But if we just automatically just like, hey, we're doing this for fun, and then a month later, obviously, I would love this to happen. It's a good problem to have. But you start making $100,000-$300,000 a year with the podcast, but there's going to be a discussion where it's like, oh shit, we weren't really ready for this right now. Like, how are we splitting this? Where's the money going? This and that.
Hey, I love something totally different. You'd be like, bro, like, nah, bro. I love the Boys and Girls Club. Be like, bro, come on, make this money.
Exactly.
Like, nah, bro. If it ain't here, it ain't nowhere.
Yeah, or even the format of everything, how the podcast is, like, oh, are we gonna change it up, or now we're like, you got to do what's been working? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of the problem with that, but I'm glad that they both. It's not like no drama involved in it. Everybody's both have said nice things about each other. It's just one of those things where I think sometimes it's difficult doing business with your friends, because you want to put your business first, or you're going to put the business side of it first, or you're going to put but then it also comes down to where y'all really friends sometimes.
Right.
Like, I feel like with me and you, if it ever came down to it, it's like we're friends before anything. So it's like we're both willing to make that sacrifice for, each other. And if it ever came down to a type of shit where it's like they might have been like just cool that lived around each other and shit like that. And the podcast really brought them a little closer together. So sometimes people's foundation as friendship might not be even set,
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I got one last would you rather.
One last one.
All right, I have a would you rather. If you had to clone yourself, what would you use them for? Oh, let me ask it again.
How many you get?
If you had a clone of yourself, what would you use them for? Why does it keep saying dumb if it says clone?
Just say him. Refer to me.
I'll just say, if you had one clone, what would you have your clone do?
And I have total control. Like, I can tell him, and he just me.
Yeah, just you.
I don't know. Just I feel like it will start with chores. Like, people that think they will start big right away, like, you got a whole human to train. Mm-hmm. You got to train him. You can be like, hey, man, go do some work. You come back, your clone selling dope, and he deep in the dope game. You're like, no, what you doing?
Yeah. But you would think your clone has the same characteristics.
What if he take, like, one of your, like, far out thoughts? He'd be like, hey, that got to be it.
Yeah. You got to kind of guide. But the thing is that my thing is, like, if I had a clone and I was telling my clone what to do, it depends how, like, that's what I'm thinking about, like, how are the clones? Like, are they exactly like me? Because I know if I tell my clone to do something, he'll look at me like I'm an idiot. Like, nah, bro, you do it.
Yeah.
Because I know myself. If somebody just told me to, go clean some dishes. Like,
my biggest fear with getting a clone is for that moment you see in every movie that ends with a clone. They fighting in front of somebody and the other person saying, kill him. No, kill him.
Yeah.
Like, man, nobody got time for that, boy. Like,
I'm the real one.
It's inevitable, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And he learns something that you always forget.
Yeah. And the clone starts getting a little too handsy with your girl.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, don't grab her around the waist. I don't need you to be exactly me in this moment.
She's like, I thought that was you. You gonna be sick because she's not lying. Everybody gonna know it's morally wrong. But like, bro, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't break up with her, bro.
Yeah, is that even considered cheating? If a girl makes out with, like, your clone?
Yeah, she should know. I thought you knew me.
Dude's so toxic.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude's toxic. Said, like, I got a birthmark right here. You ain't think to look at his hand before you. Like, no, I didn't think it'd turn his palm over. She like, no, I ain't think it'd turn his damn palm over.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh man.
Anywho. Don't clone yourself.
Anywho, well, Pat has to get back to his kids.
Kids. One kid.
He's hiding one in Africa. I'm hiding one of his kids in Nigeria. I'll bring it back, man. He's getting educated over there. He's gonna be.
You
back.
know what? You shouldn't joke about stuff like that.
I'm hiding your kid in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like there's some shouldn't joke about that, man.
I have 10 kids in Nigeria.
I know a dude that's doing that for real, man.
Yeah. Now that you have a kid, though, you now see how dumb it is for some dudes to be deadbeats.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That you can be a deadbeat. Yeah. I don't even know where that feeling would come from.
Exactly.
I've actually had thought about that after I was a dad. That was one of my first sayings. How can somebody leave, bro?
Yeah. Leave your kids to do.
Leave your kids.
Yeah. Because not even a woman. Like that's not even important at that time. It's if you're.
How can you leave your kid? How can you leave your family, bro?
Yeah. Come on, man. If you have friends that are deadbeats, this is we're going to keep saying this.
We actually can't. That's finally a group of people we can just talk shit to and nobody will really care.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Facts. All right. That's been episode 29.
Goddamn deadbeats.
Of Crash Dummy Podcast. We out.